What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video. And I was sitting here going, you know what, I'm gonna make another video. I had some stuff, I'm like, maybe I'll talk about this, and then I click on Twitter and go, okay, whoa, what just happened here? This is insane. A trade has happened already. I mean, it's Jacob Trouba. Like, you guys obviously see the title. You have clearly heard what has happened on Twitter. I guess you've seen what happened, not heard, but just a bunch of craziness going on Twitter right now. Jacob Trouba has been traded to the New York Rangers. The Rangers were one of the teams that were high on him. And you know what? A lot of people are kind of back and forth on the return so far. Immediately when I seen the return, I thought, okay, it's less than I thought. But at the same time, there hasn't really been a relationship there between the Jets and Trouba. And I feel like they're like, okay, let's just cash in. Let's see what we can get. And it's, you know, a lot of teams that might have been interested are Canadian teams as well, but it was Trouba that said he didn't want to go to a Canadian team, or that's what we thought he said. Regardless, the Rangers were a team that was high on his list. I'd imagine people were saying that, some inside sources, and the Rangers were really high on him, and they get it done. Now, there hasn't been an extension announced yet. I know the New York Rangers right now have put it out here that they've acquired Jacob Trouba. The full trade is that they get Jacob Trouba in exchange for Neil Pionk, or Ponk, I'm guessing it's Pionk. I mean, he's a decent defensive prospect, and the 20th overall pick in the 2019 draft, and originally from Winnipeg, obviously. So this is crazy. So a big trade right off the bat before the NHL draft, and of course that's this Friday and Saturday, I believe. And Trouba was one of the big names that people had to look out for. Was he gonna, you know, stick around somehow? And people were doubting that, like myself, and I'm sure a lot of other people. And, you know, we were wondering if the deal was going to happen. Now, Elliot Friedman said no conditional picks to Winnipeg if Trouba resigns. New York Rangers were not allowed to talk to him, eligible for extension on July 1st, because remember, he is a restricted free agent, and I believe Pionk is as well. So this is how that first round pick goes through. Cap Friendly has the full details on that. Winnipeg's first round pick in the 2019 draft, number 20, was originally traded on February 25th trade deadline as part of the Kevin Hayes trade between these two teams. It has now been reacquired by the Jets as a part of today's Trouba Pionk trade. So the Jets get their pick back, which is kind of good because they had a pretty good season and they'd like to get a first back after trading it. So yeah, the full trade. The Jets get Pionk, his RFA rights. They'll probably get that done. He's going to be pretty cheap. His last cap hit was just over $1 million. I think it was like 1.7 or something like that, or 1.17. Actually, I think I have his Cap Friendly up. Yeah, his last contract was $1.75 million on the cap. That'll go up a little bit because he has pretty decent top four potential, and the Jets need cheaper defensemen that can still provide them what they need, because Pionk's pretty good. And then, of course, going to the New York Rangers is Jacob Trouba. So the pick and Pionk, his RFA rights. The Rangers get Jacob Trouba's RFA rights. Now, I'm just looking at Twitter, and there's nothing too crazy here, but Pierre LeBrun just tweeted, now let's see what this means for pending UFA Tyler Myers. Of course, he's another defenseman on the Jets who needs a contract. Both sides have kept the door open, but obviously a Trouba trade had to happen first. So the Jets have a lot of decisions to make. This was the first big one that they had to make, and we kind of seen this coming, but the Rangers are not messing around. They wanted to get this done. Now, on Neil Pionk, he's 23 years old. I'm sure the Jets are very happy with what they're getting. He's played just over a season in games played. He's played 2 seasons, but not full seasons. His first season was in 2017-2018 season, where he played 28 games. He had 14 points. And then this past season, in 73 games, he had 26 points. So the potential's there. He's 23, has lots of time to grow. I mean, he was born a year before me, so that's pretty insane. Now, every time I see stuff like that, I'm like, damn, like these guys are around my age. These guys getting traded. But here's the Pionk's bio on NHL.com, if not a lot of people know about him. So he was signed by the New York Rangers as an undrafted college free agent on May 1st, 2017. After his sophomore season at the University of Minnesota Duluth, I'm not positive how to pronounce that, where he finished 5th among NCAA defensemen in scoring with 34 points, 7 goals, and 27 assists. That season, the Bulldogs advanced to the NCAA championship game before losing to the University of Denver. Piluk chose to attend UMD after playing 2 seasons at Sioux City, hopefully I'm saying that right, or Sioux City of the United States Hockey League. In 2014-2015, he led all USHL defensemen with 48 points, 7 goals, 41 assists in 53 games, and won the USHL Defenseman of the Year award. So both teams are getting what they want. The Rangers are getting a guy in Trouba who they know that they probably can re-sign. I'm sure that they already have a deal in mind that they'd like to get done with him. I'm trying to check out here, but I still think that there's a possibility that he could have, the Jets probably missed out on a little bit more of a haul. I'm wondering how little teams were offering, because we've seen some pretty crazy rumors regarding Trouba and what the Jets might be looking for. I think that it's fair, though, because it's a first-round pick that they get back, as well as a prospect that they're going to end up paying probably much less than what Trouba is looking for, which is upwards towards $6.5 million on the cap. His AAV is probably going to be around 7.5, maybe 6.5, but from what we're hearing, other defensemen are asking for, guys like Myers and Gardner and stuff like that, it's probably going to be a significant cap hit. So I know this is just a completely random video, but I had no idea this was going to happen. I just turned on my computer because I was eating, and I'm like, oh my god, this came out of nowhere. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 6,000 subscribers. I will be doing an NHL draft live stream coming up this Friday, maybe a little bit on Saturday. We'll have to see, but go Raptors. Hopefully everybody is safe in Toronto. I know there was a shooting and some stuff there, but please, guys, let's stop hurting each other out there. Like, this is getting ridiculous. So praying for the people of Toronto. This stuff doesn't need to happen, especially on a day where we're supposed to celebrate the Toronto Raptors winning the NBA championship. So again, this big Trouba trade, hopefully you guys will stick around in this channel. It's been a lot of fun, and there's going to be more fun. So I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.